More Elon. So let me quickly tell you another story before this cell phone is full. The political situation in South Africa. Why the ANC do not deserve to rule this country anymore. In September 1998, I advertised on national level in the Government Gazette my intention to a political course. Our constitution makes it very clear in clause 9(1)(c) that we have a right to belong to a political party, but we also have a right to a political course. I personally believe that our political party infrastructure we have inherited from our colonial masters, and it has not worked out for Africa. In 1999, I went down to Cape Town, and with a special vote, I vetoed against the 2/3 majority rule of any political party, and you can take it from this horse's mouth that I achieved 1 Seattle. Dr. Google will tell you something else, but it is a fact that I personally have ambushed a 2/3 majority rule from the ANC in 1999. Now, one would think, not that it's general knowledge, but white people should be really grateful to me. But how I have been treated by these cowards is just beyond any sense of decency. They are just bullies. They are insecure cowards. And now in 2021, one would think that even black people and colored people and Indian people and all South Africans should just say, thank you, Emmy, for what I've done in 1999. So I was still young, and I then left it, and I just had a life to survive and stay alive, giving them rope. Then came 2013 and Nelson Mandela died. I immediately called out for a postponement 2014. Very simple to understand, but not a lot of people have the IQ to understand. I advertised in the Government Gazette. I went to the Constitutional Court. They gave me a lawyer that was to represent me. The lawyer wanted 100,000 rand. I didn't have the money. I took this information to the IEC, to all aspects of responsible ANC people, including Winnie Mandela, to all the political parties in power, to make my intention clear and to request that they will do this. To call out a referendum, and at that stage, Vuma Zuma was the one that could do it, to ask South Africans to postpone our May 2014 election to December 2014 out of respect for Nelson Mandela. Now, such a respect have only been shown to leaders in the history of mankind, I think 2 or 3 times, and I think the one was Stalin or Lenin from Russia. The implication of if they did listen to me meant that the ANC would have in any case gotten a 2/3 majority in December 2014, because people would have appreciated them more for showing respect to Nelson Mandela. But Nelson Mandela would have lied in Staatsy at the Union Buildings for that year. I was at his funeral. I did my best. It was chaos. Chaos. If Nelson Mandela was in Staatsy, and it was quite possible because the aircon room was there, he was well cared for that year 2014, the ANC could have received so much revenue from tourism, our hotel industries, hotels, restaurants. By 2014 December, that could have been extended for another year and another year and another year. Anybody with a little bit of IQ can understand what revenue South Africa could have had from a respect showing like that. It didn't happen. Nobody, including Cyril Ramaphosa, can say they didn't know about it. Nobody. They all knew about it. So then came 2020. By now, I am exhausted. I have tried. I have had 3 times a website. I've lost it, and it's not always because of black people. The drag in our society, the drag the wit people to good for their own good are everywhere. My worst downfalls in life was not because of the terrorist propaganda of the ANC against me, but white people, my own Caucasian race. So by 2020, I put out once again a notion, and stress God, somebody, I'm not going to call him, a farmer, went to the Constitutional Court, and the Constitutional Court ruled that it's unconstitutional not to have independent candidates. So from the early June 2020, I am now actually on a platform of to be able to be legal, that I am exhausted. I am tired. From 1999, 98, right up till June 2020, I could knock on doors, I can bend over backwards. This big mole status of mine that always knew where I'm going to be before I'm there, to terrorize those people, to treat me like basically like scum. I'm now exhausted. I actually need a little bit of somebody that believes in me. Now, since you are the richest man on this planet, you do not have a boss. Now, would I be so lucky if you can put your foot down and remove all these coward bullies in my life? As for my political cause, the whole, basically, very easy to understand. This whole 100% pie for political parties needs to be reduced to a 60-40. 60%, we still need political parties because there are just a vast majority of people that cannot overnight grasp a life